Toontown has finally reached its 20-year anniversary, and it's only in recent time where multiple private servers have come forward with their best content updates yet, proving to the community that the gameplay and health of this MMO that started with Toontown Online is stronger than ever before. As an entertainer in the Toontown community, I'm always looking for ways to experiment with what the game has to offer, in order to come up with unique and innovative video ideas. But despite the fair amount of updates we've seen in recent years, Toontown at its core has many limitations as to how you can interact with the game to make exciting and fresh YouTube content. Not to mention, from a gameplay perspective, I as a Toontown fan have wanted to see the format of the game shaken down to its core for a long time now. That's why today, I want to talk about the prospect of what I call Toontown Creative Mode, a conceptual engine that would be universally available to anyone in the community to create experiences and interactive Toontown projects that can expand the core gameplay in ways beyond our wildest dreams. I think focusing on an approachable means for people to create Toontown experiences is the most important detail of this concept. While you can currently create customized Toontown experiences by messing around with Panda 3D, there's not really a widely accessible means to customize Toontown for those who aren't well versed in coding. There have been a few Toontown properties that allow for players to access commands that slightly modify the game beyond what's available in regular play. However, this is still extremely limited when it comes to customization, and what I had in mind for Toontown Creative Mode would offer far more features and opportunities for expansion. In this video, I want to talk about 3 widely successful video games, each with their own creative modes, to use as references and inspiration for this concept. First, let's talk about Minecraft. Minecraft at its core has always been known to be a customizable game. It's as open source as a game can get, with countless mods and maps being available to players to download and enjoy. You can also look at Minecraft's popular online servers such as Hypixel and compare it to the popular Toontown private servers, in the sense that these servers all have their own rules and regulations, as well as exclusive content that they offer. But what makes Minecraft special is that you don't just have to relegate your time playing the game within just these servers. If you find the rules and bounds of the popular servers to be limiting, you can quite easily create your own server, create your own adventure maps to share online, and with some practice, even create some mods that can be enjoyed by many players. Toontown Creative Mode would allow players to explore beyond the limitations of the popular private servers, without obviously unfairly destroying the progression contained within the MMO-based private servers. Essentially, I want to see Toontown products that go beyond MMO and RPG elements. For the next big game to compare, let's look at Fortnite. Now, many people, especially people who don't play Fortnite, assume that the game is an online battle royale competitive game and nothing more. And yes, that is the most popular mode, but did you know that Fortnite has a creative mode? The game has a built-in engine for players to utilize assets to create all sorts of experiences, as well as a means to play experiences created by Fortnite fans all around the world. I, for one, never had a clue until recently that Fortnite offered things like parkour, customized maps for racing, fun party games, and all sorts of different experiences that are created by fans of the game. Through Creative Mode, the possibilities for Fortnite gameplay are endless, and go beyond just a simple battle royale game. This is exactly what the Toontown community needs, both for players as well as for content creators such as myself. Imagine giving players the tools to easily create Toontown parkour maps, customize cog battles with invigorating cheats, or even restructuring fights like the VP battle to be much more challenging. By giving us a means to create whatever we want in the Toontown base, the game can become so much more than an MMO with a turn-based battle system. This would also increase the game's appeal, because certain players might enjoy specific aspects of Toontown more than others, and they can either find maps created by others that specifically focus on their preferred niche, or they can even create something themselves. Now let's back up a little bit. I'm essentially pitching this idea out into the world with hopes that someone would be able to create something like this, but I think a particular framework needs to be established. Where custom Minecraft experiences are available on hundreds of different websites, Toontown is very limited by how niche of a game it is. Additionally, I can't quite see it taking the Fortnite route of having an integrated creative system within the base game. For one, that seems like a nightmare to code, and it would also bind creative mode to a specific Toontown private server when I'm looking for something a bit more universal. That's why I'd like to use my final game comparison to highlight the best of both worlds and another game that thrives off community and created experiences, Roblox. I think that Toontown Creative Mode, if it ever were to exist, should exist in the same fashion as Roblox, where there is a singular dedicated website where Toontown fans can use search features to find custom experiences that suit their preferences and play them through a universal engine. It would also need a similar program to Roblox Studio, which is the engine used to build the custom experiences found in Roblox. I think by now you completely get why this concept would open up so many doors for this community. As a Toontown content creator, there are so many things that I wish I could do that are simply impossible due to the limitations of the base game. I wish I could make death runs with exciting and difficult parkour, where I would host viewer competitions where players would race to the finish. I wish I could design my own boss fights and make videos showing them off. And most of all, I wish that the immensely creative and talented player base within the Toontown community could have access to something like Toontown Creative Mode, because it would allow for Toontown to evolve into something so much more than it is today. I don't personally have the capability or time to build something as ambitious as a Toontown creative mode, especially with all the features that I proposed. But I invite anyone watching this video with the confidence and capabilities to create something like this to step up and bless the community with something that will change the game forever. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to get back to creating the CFO battle in Fortnite, and hopefully one day, I'll be creating Fortnite Battle Royale in Toontown creative mode.